clothes, pine nuts. Gat, once upon a time, Mr. Lee lived in a deep mountain in Chungcheongdo. Mr. Lee always wanted to see Hanyang, now Seoul. One day, Mr. Lee made up his mind to come to see Hanyang.
In Hanyang, if you don't open your eyes wide, you'll cut your nose.
Mr. Lee went around the market with his mind straight in case something big happened. The market was full of amazing things to see and delicious food. Mr. Lee, who was walking around without knowing the passage of time, became hungry. Just in time, the cauldron at the tavern restaurant smelled deliciously like boiling oxbone soup. I've already run out of money.
What should I do?
Is there a good way?
I had a great idea for Mr. Lee, who was thinking about it. Mr. Lee pointed to a passerby and asked the owner of the tavern.
Do you know what he's wearing? Oh, come.
The owner of the tavern listened to this Western dialect and answered, thinking that he didn't even know clothes because he was a countryman. As soon as the owner finished speaking, Mr. Lee quickly entered the tavern. Then he looked around, pointed to the pine nuts in the basket, and asked again, Master?
What's this?
Jaddio.
Upon hearing that, Mr. Lee hurriedly started eating pine nuts. The owner was dumbfounded, so he couldn't stop him and just stared blankly. Mr. Lee, who ate pine nuts until he was full, pointed to the gat he was using and asked, Owner, then,
What is this?
Godio.
At the owner's words, Mr. Lee smiled and went out of the store. Only then did the owner, who came to his senses, get angry and argue, and Mr. Lee said,
Didn't the master tell you to come, sleep, go?
I did what I was told.
What's wrong with you?
And he said, then he raised his shoulder and muttered with excitement,
It's a rumor that the people of Hanyang say. They're smart because I can't believe everything I'm trying to do is working.